Hello everyone, Von Marie here, and I have a haul. So I went on vacation and these things were waiting for me to get from the post office. So this stamp is Hero Arts Tiny Treasures, and it's the stamp. And it has all these charms, and you know I love charms just like Emily Moore designs her products. But I had to have this set because I love that coffee cup and I just love like the ice cream cone, and then you get the dies, and then it goes with this tote bag. And you know the weekly challenge I do, well, recently we had a tote bag and I was like the only one without a tote bag, and I was like, I need to have that product. So that's why I ordered that. And then I became an affiliate with Lindsay's Magicals or Lindys Gangs. So use my code there, vonmariedesign in capital letters, to save you 10%. And I will put my affiliate link. And I had to have this Haunted Halloween. She has sales every week this month, I believe. So the first week this week, or I think it was this first week of August, or maybe it was the last week of July. But the Haunted Halloween I had to have, and I didn't get the shakers in this one, but this Tainted Love teal is really pretty. I wouldn't think that's a Halloween color, but I'm happy to have it. And then we have this orange, which is called Hag's Wart Orange, and it's just super pretty. And I already oh, well, you'll see. And then the purple is Witch's Potion Purple. And the black is Screamin' Banshee Black, but it doesn't even look black. And of course, I love the green, which is Freaky Franken Lime. So fun. So the black looks kind of purple to me. So that is the Halloween. And then I got some shakers. Yay. So I got the Tea and Crumpets 12 pack. And I love tea and I love coffee, and I just can't resist. So this looked like a fun pack to have for my first like shaker set. And the last order I placed was in 2022. So I have a bunch of magicals and of powders and sprays, and they just last forever. So I'm super happy to get this order, and it's been it's about time, right? 2022. So here we are. I'm just reading off some of those names. You get like let's see, Pinkies Up Pink, you get Cherry-O Cherry. So let's open this pack up. And I just love this pack. So pretty, and I love some of these colors, and I love that it reminds me of like a pepper a pepper shaker. And I just hope I'm not too rough opening it and closing it, because I am not gentle and I just don't want to break this plastic lid off. So that one is probably one of the teals. I believe there's like 2 teals in here. And then I have one in the Halloween one too. I love this purple. The purple could be, let me see, I'll go through the names. It could be Pemberley Pride Purple. So I love all their funny, or not funny, I love all their cool names. And I love that color there too. It's probably Crumpet Crumbs, maybe. And then we have like a Cherry-O Cherry. And we have a purple there, another purple, and there's that other teal. So it was a different name on the shaker than on the box, so I'm not sure which is more correct. So, and then we have like a denim one. So we have like Darcy in denim. And that one kind of looks like the crumpet crumbs, so I don't know. And then we have that blue one that looks like butter the bread blue. So love the names. And then I got a free one which is called Octopus Eyes Aqua. So really pretty. Super happy to have some more aqua here. And I love that you can add a little bit of water or a lot of water and you get all kinds of different looks. So here I'm asking which ones should I swatch, the Halloween or the tea? Well, we're going to go ahead and swatch the Halloween. So Haunted Halloween. So first I am going to use, this is the orange one, and I know it doesn't look orange with it open like that, but this is Hagswort Orange. And I'm just using a brush. I have my water and a towel. And look how pretty that is. Love it. And it's so sparkly. And all I did was take a little bit off the lid. Okay, so I'm just going to clean my brush. And here's where I wish I was doing a live, because then I could talk to you as I'm doing it. I'm probably talking to myself, so and so I'm just wiping off my table here, or my board, and so next is this green, and you know I love green, so this is Freaky Franken Lime, and isn't that just the coolest name? Say that 5 times. So pretty. So as I'm swatching these, I'm thinking, how am I going to remember what they are called? So I'm going to be getting my pencil shortly, and I'm going to be writing in the names because I do not want to do that later. So this one is purple, and I kind of went crazy with my watercoloring here with my swatching. I was all over the place. I think I just didn't want any of those powder pieces to go to waste. And so I just dragged it all over the place. So that is just pure fun. And it's so pretty as I'm looking at it. I love, you can kind of see some like blue in there when the light hits it. And so I'm doing this at night, and it's probably about close to 10 p.m. And school started, so the days have been kind of long this week. So here's my pencil, and we got a new teacher we are working with. So the one we had for like 4 years or so, she is resigning. So she had a baby, and I don't know, maybe she wants to stay home with her baby, so understandable. But now we need to have a new teacher, and she seems really nice, but you know, change. So we're just writing in this. The purple is Witch's Potion Purple. So that is life this week, and we just got back from Las Vegas, and it was super hot. One day it was 115 there, so from going cold to hot, a couple family members have been sick because we would go in the hot heat and then we go in the air-conditioned hotel, so They got sick when we got back, so that's why it's been a long week. So this is, this purple here is, or it's black actually, Screamin' Banshee Black, but like I said, it looks purple. So I don't see any black in there. Even turning my swatch now, I do not see black. So I don't know, if it's black, that's a gorgeous black. And so that one is done. Next, we're doing Tainted Love Teal. And so this is just a cool haunted Halloween set, and I would have never thought this teal would be part of the party. But I love it. So so if you'd like this set, use my code vonmariedesign and you can save 10%. And they might be having a sale as well too this week. I'm not sure. I thought it was the sprays this week, but I could be wrong. So that is that teal. So pretty. And again, just wiping my brush, wiping my water. I probably could have did this a little bit easier and brought out more water, but I was just spraying water with my water bottle. Okay, so there is the Haunted Halloween. Which one is your favorite color? We know the green is mine. Okay, so how about we do these tea and crumpets? So that's going to take a little bit longer. And again, this is watercolor paper Coldpress and 140 pound, and I think it might be Canson. So I got to learn how to do these shakers because it's my first time, so I'm not sure if I put too much or too little. I don't think it could ever be too little. You get so much. So this one is Crumpet Crumbs, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It reminds me of sand. So really pretty, or maybe a cookie with my tea. And if you want, I will put the Hero Arts set that I got also. And so next we are going to do, let me see, this one is Dunka Biscuit Blue Green. Something like that. Let me see. See if it, Dunka. Yeah, it's Dunka. Okay. And this one is just super pretty. So looking at these two colors, I see water and I see sand. So pretty. I love it. And do you have magicals, and do you have a favorite? Is it in the teal family, purple family? I'd love to know. Okay, so next is Darcy and Denim. I went ahead and wrote down the names, hoping that I can stay straight and not go crazy like I did with the Witch's Potion Purple from the Haunted Halloween. So, and I changed sides here. We're doing water on the left here. And so that one is really pretty too, right? So do you see like a beach theme here? I don't see tea. So really, really pretty. So you just never know when it's a set what you're really gonna get. But I know you'll love it. I love it. and it's fun. It was a fun surprise. And so next one is Pinkies in Pink. And I love pink, and I'm not sure if I have like a light pink like this one, but even so, on this paper with the with water, it kind of looks like an orangish pink. So I love it. It goes with these colors here. It's good. So I should have, I could have swooshed some backgrounds, right? But I was just more interested in just swatching, and it was late. Or like it's probably like 10:15 now. And so next color is Butter the Bread Blue. So if you're gonna butter the bread blue, would it be with because blueberries, maybe blueberries, but that's could be more purple. Okay, so pretty. I love how it's looking. The next one is Pemberley Pride Purple. And I was going to play music for you, but here I am. So I hope I am not boring you. So really pretty. I love purples too, and watercolor, and this one looks really, really pretty. I'd actually wear this one as an eyeshadow. Can you do that? Would it irritate your eyelids if you put this on? I'm not going to do that, but that's really pretty. Okay, moving on to Cheerio Cherry. And I just thought I'm going to clean up my tape a little bit. So this Cheerio Cherry. And it actually was, I don't know if I used too much water, but it was actually, and I didn't put, you see, I only put a little bit on there. It kind of looks light, but really pretty. So love that. And I actually used the orange from the Halloween set on a project after this. So I was still crafting a little bit after this, and it just looked really, really pretty. And so I'm getting better at these shakers, just putting a little tap. I was telling myself I need to practice being gentle. I didn't want to make a mess. So this is really pretty, right? And I was thinking of Lynn because it's Spill the Tea teal. And we know Lynn loves to spill the tea for us, right? So that's a good one for Lynn. Hopefully she has that one or gets that one. So this one here is Lizzie's Cup of Tea Teal. And on the package, I think it says, let me see, Lizzie's Cup of Tea Turquoise. So I don't know if it's Lizzie's Cup of Tea Teal or Lizzie's Cup of Teal Turquoise. I don't know which one's right, but it's really pretty. So moving on, we have 3 more colors of this magical shaker set. So this is Have a Scone Heather, and that's really pretty, and I love scones. I've only had, I think, 2 different kinds of scones. I really love the lemon poppy seed ones, and I can't think of the other one. Maybe it's vanilla, but really, really fun with my coffee. Have you had a scone, and what is your favorite flavor? I can't imagine. I bet they're all good. This one is Pass the Jam Jane. and it's so pretty. I love it. I love that name too. Pass the jam, Jane. Okay, and last one here. Or I was comparing the two colors here because they kind of look similar. So we have a Scone Heather and Pass the Jam Jane. Really pretty. Love them. Okay, and next is London Summer Sage. So I love it because it's green. I love sage. And so much better. I barely tapped, so awesome. I'm getting so much better at this. And now that we're coming to an end, so that is it for the Tea and Crumpets 12-pack. So which one is your favorite color? And I almost forgot, we have the Halloween there too. I almost forgot that I got a free one, so we have to do that one as well. So Octopus Eyes Aqua. So with these teals and turquoise, we have a teal in the Halloween, we have a teal and turquoise in the crumpets, and now we have this octopus aqua. So lots of blues here. Really pretty, and they're all different, so I do love them. So thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Have a wonderful day.